Have you ever woken up and felt something wasn't quite right? Maybe you noticed a new ache, an unusual feeling of fatigue, or even a change in your appetite. It's natural to dismiss these things as just getting older, but sometimes these signs are your body's way of telling you something important. In today's video, we'll explore 5 key warning signs that may indicate an underlying health issue, potentially even cancer. Recognizing these symptoms early can significantly impact your quality of life and give you a better chance at thriving well into your golden years. Before we begin, I'd love it if you could support this channel by liking this video and subscribing. This helps us reach more people with important information like this. And you might even help save someone's life. Let's dive right in. 1. Persistent morning headaches. Our first symptom to watch out for is persistent headaches, especially those occurring first thing in the morning. Many people assume headaches are a common part of aging, but waking up with frequent headaches can sometimes signal a more serious health issue. Headaches upon waking may be linked to cerebrovascular disease, which means that blood flow to the brain is restricted. When this happens, the brain doesn't get enough oxygen or nutrients, leading to headaches, fatigue, and cognitive difficulties. Think of it this way: our brain, like any other part of the body, needs a steady supply of nutrients to function properly. Imagine trying to run a car without enough fuel. Eventually, it begins to sputter and can't perform. Your brain is similar. It requires sufficient oxygenated blood to perform at its best. But what could be causing this reduced blood flow? Sleep apnea, a condition that causes interrupted breathing during sleep, is one common culprit among older adults. Sleep apnea can lead to morning headaches due to fluctuating oxygen levels during sleep, which puts stress on the cardiovascular system. Another cause could be high blood pressure. High blood pressure damages blood vessels, making them less elastic and more prone to blockages. This can restrict the flow of oxygen to the brain, resulting in morning headaches and even dizziness. Let's not forget that persistent morning headaches can also be linked to conditions like cervical spondylosis, degeneration of the bones and the neck. The aging spine can compress the nerves and impede blood flow to the brain, resulting in severe morning headaches. Real-life example. Take the story of Mary from Manchester. Mary was used to experiencing headaches but noticed they started happening more frequently in the mornings and were accompanied by dizziness. She initially ignored it, chalking it up to poor sleep. Eventually, after a particularly bad episode, she visited her doctor, who diagnosed her with early-stage cerebrovascular disease. With changes to her lifestyle, like better posture, moderate exercise, and blood pressure control, Mary managed to alleviate her symptoms and prevent further complications. Practical tips. Try ginger tea. Ginger tea is more than just a comforting drink. It contains natural anti-inflammatory properties that can help relieve headaches. It can help reduce the inflammation that might be causing your headache in the first place. Foot soak routine. Another easy remedy is soaking your feet in warm water for 10 to 15 minutes before bed. It helps improve blood circulation, reducing pressure and tension that may lead to morning headaches. In addition to these home remedies, it is crucial to visit your doctor if these headaches persist. Identifying and addressing the root cause is the best way to prevent further issues. 2. Joint pain in the morning. Joint pain is something that many older adults are familiar with. But waking up with severe joint stiffness and pain may be more than just aging. It could be an early warning sign of a more serious condition. If you find yourself waking up with consistent joint pain and stiffness that takes hours to ease, it's time to take a closer look. Aging naturally brings some wear and tear to our joints. But when morning stiffness persists, it could indicate rheumatoid arthritis, RA. RA is an autoimmune disorder where the body mistakenly attacks its own tissues, particularly the lining of the joints, causing painful swelling. Unlike osteoarthritis, which is caused by general wear and tear, rheumatoid arthritis tends to affect multiple joints symmetrically and is accompanied by prolonged stiffness in the morning. Another condition to be aware of is bone tuberculosis. Though less common, bone tuberculosis is an infection that often affects the spine or joints in regions where tuberculosis is still prevalent. This condition has become more commonly recognized, even in older adults. It often mimics other types of arthritis, with symptoms like pain, stiffness, and joint swelling. Take Arthur, a retired bus driver from Birmingham. Arthur always experienced mild discomfort in his knees, which he attributed to years of driving. However, when the discomfort turned into severe pain that wouldn't go away even after resting, Arthur sought medical advice. He discovered that he had rheumatoid arthritis and started treatment early enough to prevent further joint damage. Tips for relief: warm compresses. A simple warm compress applied for about 15 to 20 minutes helps relax tight muscles around the joints and promotes blood flow, providing immediate relief. Daily gentle exercise. Staying active is one of the best ways to maintain joint mobility. Low-impact exercises like yoga, swimming, or Tai Chi help lubricate the joints and strengthen the muscles that support them. Movement is medicine. Gentle stretching every morning before getting out of bed can make a big difference. Essential oils for pain relief: lavender, peppermint, and ginger essential oils have anti-inflammatory and soothing properties. Applying diluted essential oils to your joints can help alleviate stiffness and reduce pain. The key takeaway here is to not dismiss joint pain. Seeking medical advice can lead to early diagnosis and treatment, potentially preventing chronic disability. 3. Persistent fatigue and memory decline. It's common for people over 65 to feel tired sometimes. But persistent fatigue, particularly when combined with memory decline, may be more than just normal aging. If you feel constantly drained no matter how much rest you get, or if you find yourself increasingly forgetful, it could indicate a deeper health concern. One possible cause is hypothyroidism. The thyroid gland produces hormones that regulate metabolism, and if it isn't functioning properly, you may experience tiredness, muscle weakness, and memory issues. Thyroid disorders are more common as we age, especially among women. Low thyroid hormone production slows the body's processes, leaving you feeling tired and foggy. Diabetes is another potential culprit. When blood sugar levels are not well regulated, energy production can be impacted. You may find yourself feeling tired even after eating, or having trouble concentrating because your body isn't able to convert glucose into energy efficiently. Another major factor to consider is depression. Depression often manifests differently in older adults than it does in younger individuals. Rather than sadness, depression in older adults can present as fatigue, disinterest in activities, and memory problems. Alice from Florida began experiencing overwhelming tiredness. She attributed it to aging and her lack of activity during the winter months. However, After visiting her physician, she was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. With medication and some lifestyle changes, like incorporating nutrient-dense foods and more activity into her routine, Alice's energy levels returned. Tips for boosting energy. Lemon water in the morning. Drinking a glass of warm water with lemon juice is a great way to kickstart your day. It helps flush out toxins, provides a boost of vitamin C, and increases your alertness. Establish a regular sleep routine. Our bodies thrive on consistency. Establishing a consistent bedtime and wake-up time helps balance your circadian rhythm. Ensuring a deeper, more restorative sleep. Eat for energy. Consider incorporating more whole foods rich in vitamins, minerals, and proteins into your diet. Foods like nuts, berries, and leafy greens are high in antioxidants, which help fight inflammation and maintain energy levels throughout the day. The bottom line here is that persistent fatigue and memory decline are not something to ignore or simply attribute to getting older. If you're feeling tired day in and day out, it's important to look deeper. 4. Wheezing and morning mucus. Narrator: wheezing and mucus production in the morning can be another sign that something isn't quite right. If you find yourself frequently coughing, struggling with mucus in your mouth, or wheezing when you wake up, this could be an indication of respiratory issues like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, bronchitis, or even lung cancer. One possible cause is asthma. Though many think asthma is something only children have, it's actually very common for older adults to develop late-onset asthma. Symptoms such as wheezing, shortness of breath, and tightness in the chest should not be ignored. Let's take the story of William from Denver. William began waking up every morning with a cough and wheezing. He thought it was simply due to the dry winter air. But when the problem persisted, he went to see his doctor. He learned he had chronic bronchitis and began treatment to manage the condition. Now, with the right medication and lifestyle adjustments, William is breathing better and living more comfortably. Helpful remedies: honey and lemon warm water. Drinking a mixture of warm water, honey, and lemon helps soothe the throat, reduce mucus, and acts as an antimicrobial agent. Honey, especially, has natural antibacterial properties that can help clear the respiratory tract. Use a humidifier. Dry air can make wheezing worse. Using a humidifier in your bedroom adds moisture to the air, helping you breathe easier and reducing mucus buildup. Steaming. Steam inhalation is a tried and true remedy for respiratory issues. Add eucalyptus or peppermint oil to hot water and inhale the steam. It can help open up airways, loosen mucus, and relieve wheezing. If wheezing and mucus are a recurring issue, make an appointment with your healthcare provider. Early intervention can prevent these symptoms from escalating into more serious conditions. 5. Loss of appetite and persistent cough. Loss of appetite, especially when combined with a persistent cough, can be a sign of underlying health issues, ranging from gastric ulcers to esophageal or stomach cancer. While it's easy to dismiss a loss of appetite as something minor, like stress or temporary stomach upset, it's worth noting if this lack of hunger persists. One of the reasons for appetite loss is gastric reflux. Gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, can irritate the lining of the esophagus and lead to symptoms like coughing, heartburn, and appetite reduction. Often, these symptoms are worse in the morning after lying flat all night. allowing stomach acid to move upwards. Another potential reason for appetite loss is fatty liver disease. As we age, our liver's ability to process fats may decrease, leading to fat accumulation in the liver, which can affect our digestive function and reduce our appetite. Consider the story of Richard, an avid gardener from Berlin. Richard noticed that he had lost interest in food and was coughing frequently, especially in the morning. After visiting a specialist, he was diagnosed with early-stage stomach cancer. Thankfully, since Richard sought help early, he was able to begin treatment quickly, which significantly improved his outcome. Tips to improve appetite: eat small, light meals. If a big breakfast feels overwhelming, start with something light like Greek yogurt with honey, a handful of nuts, or some fresh berries. These foods provide nutrients and stimulate your appetite without feeling too heavy. Fresh juice. Drinking a glass of fresh juice, like orange or pineapple, can boost vitamin intake and kickstart your digestive system, making eating more appealing. Spice things up. Foods with aromatic herbs and spices like ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon can enhance flavor and increase appetite. It makes eating more enjoyable and stimulating, even when you don't feel particularly hungry. If appetite issues and coughing persist, it's vital to see your doctor. These are not symptoms to be ignored, and addressing them early could make all the difference. 6. Understanding the importance of proactive health management. One of the biggest takeaways from today's discussion is the importance of proactive health management. Listening to your body and responding when something feels off is crucial, particularly after age 65. Aging is a beautiful journey that comes with its unique challenges, but it should never be synonymous with neglecting our health. Our bodies are constantly communicating with us. It's easy to dismiss symptoms like headaches, joint pain, fatigue, and appetite loss as mere inconveniences. However, by listening carefully, we gain insight into what's happening inside our bodies. Proactive health management means routine checkups, staying on top of health screenings, and making lifestyle adjustments as necessary. The earlier you catch a health issue, the more options you have for treatment, and the better your prognosis is likely to be. 7. Daily habits for a healthier life. To help you live your best life after 65, here are some daily habits that can make a huge difference in your health and well-being. Stay physically active. Exercise is not only great for the body but also for the mind. Whether it's a daily walk, gentle yoga, or even dancing around the house, movement helps maintain joint flexibility, muscle mass, and reduces inflammation. Balanced diet. A well-balanced diet is one of the pillars of good health. Focus on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, avoiding processed foods. Excessive sugar and saturated fats will help maintain your weight, energy levels, and reduce inflammation. Mindfulness practice. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Consider integrating meditation, deep breathing, or journaling into your daily routine. These activities help reduce stress, boost mood, and provide a sense of purpose and clarity. Social engagement. Staying connected with others is vital. Whether it's joining a local senior group, Having regular family gatherings, or even connecting with friends online, social interaction boosts emotional health and reduces feelings of isolation. Quality sleep. Getting enough sleep is vital for cognitive function, immune system health, and overall well-being. If you struggle with sleep, consider creating a relaxing bedtime routine. Avoid screens before bedtime. Take a warm bath or read a calming book. Stay hydrated. Hydration is often overlooked, but it's incredibly important, especially as we age. Dehydration can exacerbate joint pain, fatigue, and even cognitive issues. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day. Set personal goals. Just because you're older doesn't mean you shouldn't have goals. Whether it's learning a new language, planting a garden, or joining a book club, having a purpose each day gives life meaning and excitement. Your health is in your hands, and even small changes can lead to big improvements in your well-being. Take the symptoms we've discussed today seriously. If you notice anything unusual, be proactive, visit your doctor, get those health checks, and take control of your well-being. The best thing we can do for ourselves is to listen to our bodies, stay informed, and take action when necessary. You are never too old to start taking better care of yourself. If you found today's video helpful, I'd love for you to share it with a friend or family member. Your support can help spread these important messages and may even save a life. Please like this video, comment below about what you found most useful, and subscribe for more content about living your healthiest and happiest life after 65. Thank you for joining me today. Take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time.